Hi, this is Vicki with the 411. I'm back to talk about bucket number 3. This part's going to be quick, and then we'll go into bucket number 4. If you haven't had a chance to watch the previous couple of bucket reviews, go back and look at them. Remember to subscribe, share, and like. But bucket 3 is from Readywise, and we kind of got a look into Readywise earlier with bucket 1 that I had purchased and didn't realize it was Readywise because it didn't say it anywhere on the thing. But this one's an actual bigger, larger bucket of Readywise, and it's got a lot more meal things in there to prep with. It's got a teriyaki rice. It's got some cereals. It's got a milk. I'm really tickled that it had milk in it because this is a whey product milk, which is pretty good. I have my favorite powdered milk, but that whey milk is pretty good. I did mix some up. We will try some of that in just a minute with the cereal that they have here. So again, I was excited that there's milk to go with the cereal because I'm a milk and cereal um, combination liker there. Um, their meals are to be cooked and they are 20 minutes on the stove. And if you don't have power and you're using a butane burner, I don't want to use my butane up in 20 minutes trying to cook a meal. So I'm more for the meals that are in a pouch. I find that their meals are hard to decide what's in them. You have to really look at it, and this concerns me that it's chicken flavored noodle soup. So there's no real chicken in there. Along with, there's a potato and chicken flavored pot pie. I will try these later and see how they taste up when I cook them. But I want to try the cereal. They have an apple cinnamon cereal. So I'm going to open this up and put it in a bowl and we'll give it a try. Hold on just a second. Okay, so I've opened up the pouch. It comes in this little pouch here. Hard to tell that it was written on there, but I figured it out. And it says that it's an apple cinnamon cereal. I'm not sure what to compare it with. Maybe an oatmeal type of thing with some cinnamon sugar in it. Not real sure, but I've made up some of their milk and we'll give that a try and see how it tastes. I'm gonna want, and this milk, I like that it gave directions that you could do like a quarter cup, half a cup, if you just needed to make a little bit for one person to have a snack. You don't have to make up a whole pitcher of milk. It gave instructions for one person, and then I did a half a cup. So, okay, we're going to give this a try. Okay, so I'm gonna got this all stirred up, and it's looking pretty good, and I'm gonna give it a try. It's got a good apple cinnamon flavor. The milk is really good. I like the milk. Very good with milk. It's a bit chewy, kind of a lot of oatmeal. Feel like a horse chewing my oats here. But you know what? If this was all I had to eat for breakfast, I would be so grateful that I could have this kind of meal, knowing I'm getting some good fiber and stuff in my system at times of emergency. This would be very welcomed on my breakfast plate. Okay, so I was going to tell you a couple other things about the Readywise. I just don't like that they're in packages that it's very hard to tell what's in it. And if you lose the little piece of paper that tells how to fix it, you're just going to be guessing that since everything is 6 servings, you're going to put 6 cups of water in it. I would just assume. So that's not my favorite part. As far as the food, it's not going to go to waste. It will get eaten, and that's it for Readywise. Our next bucket is going to be Peak. I've never tried peak before, so this will be interesting. So let's dig into that bucket. Okay, so bucket number 4 is peak refuel. Sounds good. I've never tried this product before, but I like that they have their stuff in pouches where you can see what it's supposed to look like, has all your nutrition information on the back, and they've got some meals that look pretty good. There was a biscuit, sausage, and gravy. Now that one piqued my interest. I don't know how that's going to do in a pouch, but we're going to try this one here in just a minute. They also have a chicken Alfredo, which tells me there's chicken in it. There's a beef pasta marinara, which means there should be some beef in it. That makes me happy. There's a beef stroganoff and a few other meals that I think I'm going to like. So let's get my water boiling. You hear it in the background, and we're going to try this meal in a pouch and see how it does. Okay, so I've opened my pouch. It looks very interesting. Now, this is sausage, gravy, and biscuits. Now, first thing it tells you to do is take out your oxygen absorber. We don't want to heat that up. And it has a little pro tip. It says you might want to take the biscuits and break them up into smaller pieces. So I'm going to do that right now. It has got 4 or 5, about 4 different bits. Some of them look like they're already broken up some. But I think that's the cutest little biscuit in there. But we're going to break them up just so that we know that this water is going to work and get that. I don't know how it's going to refresh a biscuit, but that one's a little hard. There we go. Okay, so I've got my little biscuits torn up in there. We're going to see how the sausage and gravy is. These are 2 servings per pouch. So we'll see just how hearty this 2-serving pouch will be. I've got my water poured in there. I'm going to stir it up to make sure all the goody stuff on the bottom gets water so that it can all refresh together. I just want to make sure everything gets good coverage there. So now look at it. It's kind of all in there, a little soggy, and we're going to zip it back up so that all that heat stays inside and refreshes all that nice food. And it says to let this sit for 10 minutes. So it really opened that pouch up. It's nice and squishy in there, and I think we've got everything stirred up really good. We'll be back and taste it in just a few minutes. Okay, it's been 10 minutes, and I walked off and left my spoon. Hold on just a second. I was washing dishes while I was cooking dinner, so that was nice. Okay, so it says to stir. After 10 minutes, we're going to stir this up a little bit. And it smells good. I wish you could smell it. I'm anxious to see how this is going to look with the chunks of biscuits in there. Don't know if you can see that real well, but there is biscuits and there is some gravy, sausage gravy. So I'm going to take one of these little chunks of biscuit and the gravy. Look at that chunk of a biscuit right there. And we'll see how this tastes. I'm excited to see how this tastes. Okay, you can probably hear that the biscuit is still a little crunchy, but it's got a great flavor. Drip gravy. The gravy is pretty darn good. Probably needs to stay in there a little bit longer in the pouch because the sausage is just a little bit on the crunchy side, but it's got good flavor. It's giving you some protein. It's giving you some bread. It's giving you that that comfort food feeling. You know, it's not Bojangles sausage and gravy biscuit, but if times were hard and this is what was served for breakfast, I would enjoy it and lap up every drop of it. So I'm going to give this one a thumbs up. And the rest of the food in that bucket is as good as this, then I'm for it. Again, these are 2 servings per bucket. Per pouch. And I think we got us a little winner right here. All right. The next 2 buckets are going to be Thrive Life and Augustin Farms. And I hope to get with those by the end of this week because I'm so far behind on these buckets. Thank you for your patience. I've had a few people ask me, when's the next review coming out? So this is review of Readywise bucket number 3 and Peak Refuel bucket number 4. So 5 and 6 coming up soon. So this is Vicki with the 411. To remember to subscribe, share it with your friends, like it, and I will see you soon. Thanks.